Hello students, myself Dr. Bela and I am going to discuss the role of water in the ionization of acids and bases. First, we are going to discuss about the acids. Generally, acids are those compounds which are sour in taste. But some acids are corrosive in nature. We can't taste these acids, so we can't determine their nature on the basis of their taste. So we can say first the acids which are sour in taste, and for some acids like sulfuric acid, these are corrosive in nature. So we can define the acid as an acid may be defined as a substance which releases one or more H plus ions in aqueous solution. For example, when HCl, when we mix with the water, in presence of water, the HCl will ionize and give the H3O plus and Cl minus ion. Means this H plus will dissociate into the H plus and Cl minus ions. In presence of water, this H plus and this water will be form the H3O plus ions. So the compounds which releases H plus in presence of water are known as the acids. The same with the base. If we discuss about the base, first on the basis of taste, we can define the substances which are bitter in taste are known as the bases. Here we also discuss some bases are corrosive in nature. So we can't determine their nature on the basis of taste. So on the basis of modern definition, we can define the base as a means a base may be defined as a substance which are capable of releasing one or more OH minus ions in aqueous solutions. For example, sodium hydroxide. In presence of ion, it releases or it will dissociate as the Na plus and OH minus in the aqueous solution. So in presence of water, the NaOH will break down and it will produce the OH minus ions. So these are the base. Now we can see here the property of acid and base is only depends on their releasing of H plus and OH minus ions, but for the ionization of an acid on base is very important because only the ionization takes place in the presence of water. So we can say that the any of the substance can act as acid and base only in the presence of water, or they can act as an acid and base only in the aqueous solution. Or we can say that the in dry state means without the water, or we can also say that it is the anhydrous state. In the dry state or in an anhydrous state, these properties or these characters cannot be shown. So we can say that actually water helps in the ionization of an acid or base by separating the ions. This is also known as dissociation. For example, HCl gas. HCl gas means it's anhydrous state. In the anhydrous state, it do not show acidic nature. But the HCl aqueous solution means in presence of aqueous solution, it is the aqueous solution means here the water is present. In the aqueous solution, the HCl shows the acidic nature. So we can say that the water helps in the ionization of an acid or base by separating their ions, or dissociation means for the dissociation water is necessary. Now we can, how can the water helps the ionization? We know that the water is a polar solvent, means it contains some polarity, means water will contain H plus and OH minus ions. So for the aqueous solution, suppose HCl is in the aqueous solution, it will contain the water. In presence of water, water have the H plus and OH minus ions. Here H and Cl molecule. In this, the H plus ion of water will go near to the Cl minus ions, partially charged ions. H is the positively charged and Cl is the negatively charged. They will give the Cl minus ion will be attracted towards the H plus ion, and the H plus ion of the acid, they will form an envelope around the HCl ions. The H plus ion is covered with the OH minus ions of the water. The water molecule are polar in nature. It means they have the partial negative and partial positive charge. Means they have the H plus ions and OH minus ion. They will try to form a sort of envelope. This is the sort of envelope around the hydrogen atom. For example, this hydrogen atom is covered with the envelope of OH minus ions, and the same the chlorine minus ion, chloride ion are covered with the H plus ions. So this helps the separation of the ions, or these ions said to be the hydrated ions. So this will the H3O positive ion, and this is the Cl minus ion in the aqueous. So finally we will get the HCl gas. When dissolved with the water, we will get the HCl solution. In this we will get the hydrated ions H3O plus and Cl minus ion in presence of water. So this is the role of water in the ionization of an acid or base. When the electric current is carried out, the electric current is carried through these ions. Means if we apply the electric current to acids and base, we will conclude that the first is the acid can release H plus ions only in the aqueous solution, and the bases can release OH minus ions only in aqueous solution. And finally we can conclude that the hydration helps in the release of ions from acids and bases. On the basis of water, presence of water, the acids are divided into the two categories. Means first is the concentrated acids and dilute acids. On the basis of presence of water, concentrated acids contain less amount of water, or we will discuss the dilution of acids and bases. First we should know the term dilution. Acids are, on the basis of presence of water, they are divided into the two categories. First is the concentrated acids, which contain the less amount of water, and second one is the dilute acids, which contains the more amount of water. The same thing is the base. These are also divided into two categories. Concentrated bases. Second are the dilute base. Means they contain the less amount of water, and these contain the more amount of water. So if we will, these are more acid and bases are mostly soluble in water, and we can dilute these by adding the required amount of water. Acids and bases are mostly water soluble and can be diluted. Diluted means increase the amount of water. Means dilute bases and acids are contain more amount of water. So we can use the term that they can be diluted by the adding the required amount of water. What happens when we increase the amount of water? When we increase the amount of water means with the addition of water, we know we already have discussed that the acid and bases releases their H plus and OH minus ions in presence of water. So with the addition of water, the amount of acid or base per unit volume decreases and dilution occurs. This process is exothermic in nature. So on the dilution, we can say that the amount of acids or bases per unit volume decreases.